Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Here's the former Illini kicker, Chase McLaughlin, to get us started. And off we go from Cleveland. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Off the play fake, Vick. Steps away to his left. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
The throw on second down from Vick, incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, hit people right in the face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. That's complete to his running back, Jefferson. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. And he'll look downfield for Waller. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, New Orleans. Darren Waller. 83 yards, and the Saints have taken the early lead.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed passes like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs, when necessary, to help get him out of trouble.
Taking it about the 1. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, first and 10. So here's Vick following the interception. That is incomplete.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Trying to get it to Harvin, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
On play action, Vic. Escaping, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Daniil Hunter able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick six, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick six, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. A field position changer there. 49 yards on the punt. Couple that with a loss on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and short.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
These two teams all tied after one. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Mayfield looks to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. And he'll give it here to his running back. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
McLaughlin now for the Browns field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. He's going to air this out deep for Harvin. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a second straight play. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down. Play action now, Vick. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Mayfield on first down. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And this is caught. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A big play there just before halftime. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Touchdown, Browns! From a yard out. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on fourth down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This one fielded at the 5. Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. The 30. 10.
Got it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Saints. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. A good run there to start the drive. 13 yards, first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Oh, going for Sanders downfield, and it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Doing with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 50 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Mayfield to throw it. That's going to be caught by Judy. Room here to run. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Judy, 59 yards. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. From the 6. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Chuck. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A first down throw coming for Vick. Out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. On second down now, Samuel. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Vick now. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Malcolm Smith in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. They will indeed go for it. Vick looking downfield for Godwin. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. And a really unbelievable play there on 4th and long. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick rolling to his left. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, Samuel. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. Vick operating on 1st down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Three quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Michael Vick. Being chased out left. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Michael Vick, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Forced out to his left. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93%.
They've got his man complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And for Mayfield, this could be a free play. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. McLaughlin for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
It's a play fake. Now Vick. He'll look downfield for Waller. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Trying to get the ball to his tight end in the center of the field where he runs a lot of his routes and ostensibly is extremely comfortable. He was hoping he'd find a seam and a big gainer to go along with it, but that one was incomplete.
Vick goes play action. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield, and that is incomplete.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
On 3rd down, Vick. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Isaiah